On day two, you know, it was hard to get out of bed. It was cold. I mean, really cold and rainy. And according to everyone, it doesn't rain much in Mongolia, but it rained a lot. I think they lied, you know. But we got up in the morning and the cold weather, the rain, being kickstart bikes, man, kicking them over. It just took some time to get them warmed up and get them going, but I sure do love electric start bikes, man. These are the moments when you like electric starts. After we got the bike started up, you know, it was super cold, rainy still. We got to ride over some smaller dunes, about 30 kilometers away from the camp we stayed at. Gobi Desert has big dunes, not like Glamis, not like Pismo, not like this kind of stuff in America, but it has nice dunes, or Namibia, you know, Namibia, massive dunes, fun riding. The dunes here were cool, you know, and anyone who rides in dunes knows that if it rains a little bit, sand gets nice and compacted, and it's just fun. You can carve all day long like on a snowboard on a big run, you know, just woohoo!
A little pain still makes me glad when I shoot in high for all the friends I never had.
As we left the dunes, we had about a 30-kilometer dirt ride across, you know, to get to a paved road. Unfortunately, because I changed the itinerary of the trip from going to the Gobi Desert, we went north to Siberia, and we had about 80 kilometers on a paved road. It was cool because of the scenery is absolutely beautiful, but me and Josh both wanted to get back on dirt.
Seeing these everywhere we go, Gans. What is this?
One story is like how many boys never came back from battlefield
Because they left all the stones there. So it's kind of like a counting system. It was like a counting system.
kind of. And other one is
In that story.
originally we Mongolian shamanist, and that's like led to shaman natural spirit belief.
And are those, is it wrapped in prayer flags? Is that
That's Buddhist.
that's a Buddhist thing, right? But it is prayer flags, and
Yeah.
And the Buddhists, do the Buddhist monks come and put the prayer flags around it?
Yep.
Okay.
I think again, you get your head in the sand now. I guess I messed up again, but I don't understand how. I call you every day.
On the way, we did get to stop at one of the oldest monasteries in Mongolia. It's an old Buddhist monastery, which is still active today. But this place was empty. It was, we were the only foreigners there. It was just a makeshift little town in Siberia due to the nature of the climate and stuff. They can only open these places for 7-8 weeks a year. One thing Mongolia is not known for is its cuisine. Definitely not. This is not a hot spot for food in the world. It's even the concept of Mongolian barbecue never came from Mongolia. It's actually a Korean thing. Now we're having a Mongolian mutton with sheep meat, and we're spicing it with traditional Louisiana hot sauce. So we're having real mutton in Mongolia with Louisiana Jim hot sauce. And we'll all probably know, made in USA. It is expired though, but that's okay. Very good. Excellent. After eating, Josh and a local went into town to see if they could find any kind of piece that would fix the kickstart on the bike because it was broken. While he went away, I walked up and down the little strip of shops there to look around, and most of it's just your typical trinket stuff you find in all the little markets around the world. But there was one interesting point, is they still do real painting, and there was a painter there, and he'd done some shows in Sweden or Switzerland or Norway or somewhere, and he was legitimate. He had a very beautiful set of paintings in his shop. He was painting, he kept calling it cotton, I'm painting on cotton. It's canvas. I bought a bunch of them. You can roll them up, pack them up, take them where you want, but he was painting on canvas. All the paintings revolve around the Buddhist culture type concepts and stuff, so I got to pick up some really cool artwork from him and see some nice stuff. It was nice. When Josh returned without the part, which made it difficult, we did get to walk around the monastery some. The rain was really starting to come down, so we only spent a short period of time actually in the monastery. It was free to get in. We gave a little donation, which, we should. But it was pretty cool to walk around a very, very ancient old monastery. And I've been to a lot now in my life. And it's cool. Every one of them is really unique. To think that there was a city in there, there's commerce, people in there working all the time. After that, it was a push start on the bikes, got it going, and we took off, and we were back on the road again.
She's got a sickle cell satellite. We can't move without it watching. She's got 100 lovers, but I'm the next in line to burn. And she says, only you are allowed to lie to. Only you are allowed to lie to me. I go to a room where the air smells rotten. I get scared where the prison. It never works out that way. Even if I live to see the day, I go get kicked in the eye. I know I got kicked the right way. I sell my souls to the constellation and find the medicine to make it go away. And ice in the water are moving. Nights in the water are alive. Nights in the water.
We pulled into the Orkan. I can never pronounce these names, and I'm so sorry, But it's the Orkan National Park. Again, this is a UNESCO heritage site. I like the UNESCO heritage sites, and I like UNESCO a lot. As soon as we crossed into the park itself, it was just a giant valley, beautiful cliffs. It was getting dark, but before that, there was a family there, and they had their traditional dress on. A few of the kids had some traditional dress, and that was really nice. We pull into the camp, we get our gear set up, again, we're staying with local herders and stuff, and just soaking wet, everything's cold, damp, and Setting up that fire was really nice, getting the gur nice and warm. Those gurs stay incredibly warm if they're done right. You know, these days are 10, 12-hour days, and it's not so much that we're riding. It may only be 200, 230 kilometers that we're riding, but we stop a lot, and we take detours, and we go see little things along the way, and we go over here. We played in the dunes in the morning. We went to the monastery. We went here. So you leave at 8, 9 in the morning, and you finish your ride at 10 at night. And it's just part of it. It's just the adventure of seeing everything, getting out in the countryside, enjoying the ride, man. Just enjoying the ride.